¿Cómo están, Rock Legacy? Estamos en una entrevista junto a un grande del metal, un cantante prodigioso que ha sabido interpretar grandes canciones, que ha sabido calzarse los zapatos de los más grandes de la historia. Viene a Chile pronto en un show junto a Udo. Y estamos ahora junto al gran Tim Ripper Owens. Hello Tim, how are you?
I am good, how are you?
I'm good too. I'm honored to be here with you. What are you preparing for your next show here in Santiago?
Well, it's a fun show, with Udo and myself doing a special, metal singers thing. We'll be doing about 8 or 9 songs each, and then we'll do a couple songs together. And it's definitely a good show for the fans because it's not a show that you get every day. It's not a normal show. I just played solo there last July, and this will have some classic Priest, and obviously I'll play probably 3 songs from the Jugulator and Demolition records, but it's just a show you don't get all the time, so it's fun to get up there and listen to some classic tunes and sing along and have some drinks and have a good time.
That is good news. And well, you will be sharing with Udo. What's your opinion about Udo Dirk Schneider, this big musician?
I love Udo. We, growing up, obviously listening to Accept, and I probably sang Balls to the Wall in every one of my bands I was in growing up. And, but then, years ago, we did a tour together and did a metal singers tour quite a while ago. And, we became friends, and it's pretty awesome. He sounds so great singing, and it's just, it's just an honor to be up there and having a good time with him.
Yeah, that's great. That is going to be a great show. And, well, your last work is Return to Death Row. It's full of killer songs. How will you describe it for the people that haven't heard it yet?
Well, I think it's a throwback. I think it's got a little Jugulator influence to it. I think it's got obviously classic thrash metal influence to it. It's just a thrashy heavy metal record, a little heavier. Vocals are still the same. It's a great EP. 6 great songs, a lot of fast ones, and then you get your commercialized like Silent Cage song. But I think if they're fans of me going all the way back, this is a throwback. This is what I grew up on, Priest, Maiden, Dio, and then Death Angel, Slayer, Testament, Anthrax. So this has got all that in it.
Absolutely. And is there any song that was harder to sing for you? Maybe more efforts of your voice?
I think I got to remember that the ones, is it The Night, Take It Back? I have to remember because originally the song was just called Take Back the Night.
Okay.
So I keep thinking. I think that one was. It was. That was one because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it clean or raspy, so I had to kind of get this in between stuff. And I remember I did one version of the verse, and then I went back and did another version. So, but it all came out so fast and easy. Jamie would laugh. He would send me songs the night before, or maybe I'd wake up and it'd be there 6 in the morning. And he said we'd be sitting in the studio, and by noon we'd hear it. Our computers ding, and we're like, "There's Ripper. He's singing the song already." And it was. He's like, "Holy crap, man! I've never had anybody that just busted them out so fast. It just came out so easy, and I love the material."
Great. And well, how do you feel about your voice these days, and how do you take care of it?
I feel great about my voice these days. It's really good. I struggled for about 6 or 7 years. It just wasn't the same, and I had to worry about my voice, and I had to be very careful. And I was probably at 60% maybe. And but last year, before I did that Latin America tour and played Chile, I remember I did like 16 shows in 18 days or something, and it was fantastic, man. My voice was just, every night was on fire. So, you know what? I just don't talk a lot. I don't go out and hang out with people. I'm not going to go out there and be mingling with the fans because I just can't talk. I can't. I have to rest it. So I just rested a lot. I got some retuned singer spray that I have here. that'll be my own brand pretty soon. My name will be on it. So Retune. Don't buy it yet, though. I'll give you a link eventually here to buy it so I get money from it. But that stuff loosens it up in the studio. And but I drink a lot of water and I take care of myself.
That's great. Well, what are your expectations about this tour now? This show in Chile in particular. You are coming some other times, and what do you expect?
Well, I expect a lot because you guys have put a lot of pressure on yourself because it's always such a great show and great crowd. So I expect this to be one of the best ones. I mean, the last summer there, it was off the hook. It was so great, man. It was just a great show. So when you have, myself and Udo together in one package doing one special show, what makes it more appetizing to me is it's not me playing a set of music and Udo playing a whole set of music. It's not this long drawn out night of they have to watch me for an hour and a half and Udo for an hour and a half. And I think it's better that we each get up and do like 9 songs, and run into each other like that. I think it's a regular concert length show, hour and a half or whatever it's going to be. Probably it'll be longer than that, 2 hours. But I expect the fans to just be packed in there, spread the word and pack it in because that's how it should be.
Right, it's gonna be really special. And I would like to ask you, when do you think you get your highest performance in the different bands, the different records you have made, or maybe now? When did you get your highest performance?
That's hard to say. I mean, it's all obviously the more I go on here, the better the performances are. I think the better my voice is. The more character, there's more rasp to it. The high notes are clear. My high notes are as good as ever. But I still love the Judas Priest records. Something about both of them. I love Demolition. Framing Armageddon from Iced Earth, I think, was a great performance. But I think, Beyond Fear, my solo records, this new EP. Listen. The KK's Priest stuff is off the hook, and this new one coming out could be one of my top performances. I mean, it's a fantastic record. So there's a lot of high notes on it. I should have laid back on the high notes a little bit. I think I got carried away by doing a lot of runs and stuff. I'm like, oh shit, I got to do that. I got to do that all the time now.
Yes, it's excellent. Well, I need to ask you something about something you sometimes talk with other people that love the metal and love the movies, about the Rockstar movie.
Yeah.
Is the Rockstar, did you like the movie? They talked to you about something? How was that?
Well, originally it was supposed to be about me, but then we pulled away from it because the guys in the band didn't like how it was going, so they made their own movie. I didn't. Yeah. You know what? It's pretty awesome that Mark Wahlberg played me. I don't think it was a good movie, and I didn't think the music in the movie was good. So that's my opinion on both of it. I don't think it was horrible. It's just it became too like Spinal Tap like. They tried to make a comedy thing of it, and it would have been better off a serious movie. But it's cool they did it. It's not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I don't mind talking about it. And my daughter just turned 18 and she said, yeah, my boyfriend and I watched the movie the other day. I said, it's not true. It's not true. I didn't. Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, it's been really a pleasure. Thank you. I just would like to ask you some wishing for our website for Rock Legacy and an invitation for the show in Santiago.
Okay. Yep. Hey, Tim Ripper Owens here. Santiago, Chile. Listen, I'm coming there with Udo, myself, and we have a great night of music together, playing classics from all the time. April 21st, Santiago, Chile. I will be there. And listen, if you're not rocking with Rock Legacy, or is that rock legacy, then you're not rocking at all. We'll see everybody soon.